Mm. Hello, my brothers and sisters. Happy solstice to you. From my heart to yours, I am wishing you the most incredible solstice today. If you are not familiar with what the solstice is, it doesn't matter, but I will tell you a little bit about it. This particular solstice, though, is different than any other solstice we have ever experienced. So, we are about to pass a threshold into 2023, which is a monumental year. It's a monumental moment for mankind, really. And the solstice it's the end of a window between December 12th, so 12/12, that portal, and 12/21, which is the inverted 12, which is today, the solstice. Every year we go through this cycle, and every year on this day, the solstice, yes, it is the longest night, I believe, of the year, and it is the end of winter. And there's a lot of symbolism behind what this day means. So it is the end of winter, right? The beginning of something new. It's a very much an ending and beginning period for cycles, for even how we feel as humans as we go into this time period, especially in our hemisphere. But this one is so different. Now, something interesting if you're tuned into numerology at all. So we know that 12, 21, right? Those two numbers are switched. This is a powerful gateway. But what's also interesting, and this came to me as I was literally waking up this morning, the realization that the solstice this year does happen at 4:48 p.m., and that's Eastern Standard Time. But what that is in universal time, which is like the agreed upon global time, the time for all parts of the globe to agree on one specific time, which is based on solar time, actually, interestingly as well, is that 4:48 p.m. Eastern actually is 21. So on a 24-hour clock, it's 21:48. Now, why is that significant? The whole universe and everything within it, all galaxies, everything runs on numbers, so numerology, mathematics, and geometry. So numbers are much more significant than we realize. That's why there's so much talk about repeating numbers or double numbers or sequences, right? So what this day and when the actual solstice arrives today is at a time which is also significant. So using universal time, it is not 4:48 p.m. It is 21. That's the hour. That's what hour it would be, 21 and 48 minutes. But what does 4 and 8 actually translate to if we are adding the numbers up as we do in numerology? Well, 4 plus 8 is what? It's 12. So the time that the solstice arrives, the exact hour that it arrives, the minute that it arrives is 21 and 12, which is again more of these 12s and 21s, 12s and 21s. What do those two numbers reduce into? When you're playing with numerology, it's a lot about reducing the numbers to see what's the base number between at the bottom, at the root of the numbers that are combined in a sequence, for example. And in this case, both 21 and 12 reduced to 3. 3 is super significant. 3 is the Holy Trinity. 3 is mind, body, soul. 3 is the three master senses. 3 is also when it's placed next to another 3, which in this case, the 21 and the 12, both reduced to 3, come together to make 33, is a master number that is also tied into Christed consciousness. It's very much representative of spiritual divinity, spiritual guidance, being on a path towards mastery. The Masons had the 33rd degree. So when you had reached the 33rd degree in masonry, I'm not sure how you say it, that was significant because you were at the highest level. You had achieved enlightenment, so to speak, in their order. So there's so much significance around this day, around what takes place every year, but specifically what's happening today. There has never been and never will be a solstice as powerful, as significant as this one. So if you are feeling the energies building, if you have been feeling the energies building for the last several days, this is why it is different. It is a time where we are literally transitioning. We are saying goodbye. This is the first energy wave where it's really official that we are letting go of an old way of being collectively. The inversion, the inverted matrix, which has been playing now for 10,000 years, that game is over. It has been unplugged officially since 2020, the very beginning, the very first day of 2020. But we are in this last little window between December 21st and January 1st now of 2023. And within this window, it's like a little incubator where during this time, we are going to be supported fully to, first of all, reflect on what have I been creating? What has my life been up until this point? And in particular, this last year. So I ask you now, what have you been creating? What has the momentum been building for you? And what are you feeling called to? What has become super clear for you that perhaps has not been clear up until maybe very recently? These energies are bringing forward new ideas, fresh perspectives, a lot of endings and beginnings, deaths and rebirths, literally, right? With people transitioning and dropping off, but on a personal level, endings of ways of being, endings of ways of doing things. Maybe it's also leaving careers that are no longer resonating, moving, changing locations, breaking off relationships, severing ties to things, letting go of old identities. This is huge right now. Who did you used to be that really you're just saying, I'm done with this? And then who is it that you want to become? Something I want to talk about briefly before we then get into a meditation, which now we are approaching the 1221 mark here as this is being recorded, is of opening up to the new and not needing to know what that looks like. One of the things that this energy is bringing forward for so many people, I've been speaking with clients all week long, and there's a theme of, I don't know yet. I don't have all the answers. And this is making me feel anxious. How is this going to work out? I don't know all the steps yet that's going to take me from here to there. It's making me anxious. What if it doesn't come forward? What if it doesn't come true? I have all these dreams for myself, but I don't see how I'm going to get there. Relax. You don't need to. We are being asked to do things so differently now. We're in a time when we're letting go of the old paradigm of do, work, hard, efforting, and into settling into envisioning. What do I really want? What do I feel resonant with? It's not the old way of using the law of attraction and stuff like that to, oh, I'm going to manifest something. No, this is not a time where we're bringing the idea of manifestation forward. We're stepping into and being initiated into a new way of being, birthing our creatorhood. Creation is very different from manifestation. It's asking us to step away from what we've done previously, things that we have seen, we have evidence of, and opening to something that's completely new and different. And doing that can be frightening, can be scary, especially if the ego mind is active. So I want to play with that for a few minutes as we just approach cresting this 1221 bridge, this opening, this portal and gateway into this new era that we are all going to be creating collectively together. So get comfortable. If you're not already comfortable, I want you to sit back and just relax. Start by taking a few deep breaths in and out. Closing your eyes. And on every inhale, just opening the heart, open your chest, expand your lungs. And on every exhale, releasing any tension, releasing any stress, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Become your breath. See yourself laying or sitting on a soft, fluffy cloud. Every inch of you is completely supported, feeling so soft that you almost lose touch with your physical body and just relaxing. Now we're going to take a few minutes now and see yourself starting to let go of whatever you're simply done with. Allow to come to your mind anything that is not resonant with where you're going in this new year, this entirely new world we're stepping into in 2023. See the images in your mind as they appear. Notice the feelings that come forward. What are you ready to let go of? In front of you, see a golden spiral. This is your solstice portal spiral. Anything that is ready to go, you are inviting in front of you to rest and simply wait in front of this spiral. Feel things moving out of your flesh body, out of your energy body, out of your thoughts, out of all parts of your being, physical or otherwise. Suspend your breath every now and then to bring you into this place of greater awareness. Notice where in your body things are moving, pulling outward from you, moving out of your body in towards that spiral, resting in front of it. Beautiful. And now just listen to my voice and allow my words to become yours. I don't need to know all the details. I don't need to have it all figured out. I don't need to judge myself or worry because I don't have a full plan in place. All I need to do is just relax in this moment and recognize that in my full presence, in these moments when I am still, when I allow my mind to become quiet, that this is when I have greatest access to all the insights, all the inspiration, and to all of the greatest potentials that are available to me in all time. So I'm going to allow myself to just relax as I think about all that's coming in the year ahead and all that's coming just in the next week with holidays, gatherings, commitments, things to do, things to get, that I don't need to rush any of it. No matter what people tell me, what the ads tell me, no matter what I may have done last year or last week, I can do it differently now. In fact, I'm being invited by the larger aspect of myself, by the wholeness of who I am, by my divine spiritual essence, to do it differently this time. No rushing, no stress, no fear of not enough time, not enough money, not enough space. I'm being invited to play with it all differently, and instead to imagine, what if there was more than enough? What if there was more than enough time to get it all done? What if I didn't need to get it all done and it was just my mind trying to convince me of the importance of things that aren't important at all? What if I had more than enough space to experience things differently? What if I had more than enough money, financial resource to accomplish the things I dream of? What if my relaxing into this idea and just embracing it opened the door to its becoming? What if I didn't need to know? What if the power and the magic lie in the not knowing, in the mystery, in the unseen? What if my willingness to tap into that and allowing that to just be unknown for now, unseen for now, and in doing that, it was like adding fuel to a fire of creation that I couldn't see, but I could feel as the flames grew taller and higher. What if all I needed to do was put my focus on feeling like this? Spacious, quiet, grounded in who I really am. I'm going to play with this more as the hours and the days go by at this beautiful solstice time, leading into holidays and other cosmic alignments. I'm going to allow myself to detach from time, to flow more, to dream more, to stop selling myself short, cutting my dreams and visions short. And I'm just going to allow everything to flow more this time, knowing that as I do, I am opening and allowing more potential and more possibility to come into my physical reality, and that this is an important secret key. This holiday, this day, this period before the turning of the new year, I'm going to give myself more space. I'm going to allow it and know that this is me building my muscle of creatorhood, believing, trusting, but at the highest level, knowing that this is how I reconnect to my ultimate strength, my ultimate ability, and the fullness of who I am as an incredible creator, God aspect of source that I really am. Not subject to time, limitations. And even as I say these things, my mind starts to question me, and that's fine. I am planting seeds here in fertile soil, which is this time of now. Planting seeds that will grow, that I will nurture, that will open my world in ways I haven't even begun to imagine yet. See the numbers 12 and 21, 12:21. See them in front of you in your mind's eye. Now see both of those numbers collapse into a 3 and a 3. Bring those two threes side by side and just focus on 33, 33, 33. I am the 33. The Holy Trinity, all that is birthing before me and through me. I am a master realizing myself, becoming myself, opening to a greater knowing of who I am. I don't need to understand it all. All I need to do is simply relax into it. Allow it and hold it as a seed that is ready to be planted in the soil of my fertile heart. Plant that seed in your heart now. Gently cover it with soil. And now in front of you, see that golden spiral again. Invite anything more that is ready to leave, that no longer needs to share this walk with you. And now see the spiral begin to turn and spin, pulling a magnetism that pulls away from you into source, back into the field. Everything that's in front of you now is awake and alive and excited to step into that spiral, this vortex of recreation. And on the count of 3, with your breath, you will inhale and then exhale, and everything before you will fly gently into the spiral and make its way back into the source field to become something new. 1, 2, 3, inhale and let it all go. Keep doing this as you see more and more leave, going into the spiral, this vortex of recreation, until it disappears completely into the field beyond you. And now slow that spiral and spin it the other way, so it's now pulling source frequencies, the original source code, towards you and into your heart to water and fertilize the seed you have just planted. Feel those frequencies from source moving through the ether into your heart. Golden light and crystal covering every part of what you just planted. The soil is shimmering in golden flecks of light. Now put your hands on your heart. Seal that golden light. Take a few breaths in. See yourself as the 33 now. Just holding steady. See yourself as the 33 and allow your vision of 2023 to flow through your mind. Just gently, no forcing, just feel yourself being the version of yourself in this new chapter of reality. Just feel it. You don't need to see the details. Beautiful. Take a few breaths in and out. Grounding that into yourself, integrating all that you've just done as these source codes on this solstice day blend into your being and move through your body. You are great. You are magnificent. And you are perfect and a powerful creator. exactly as you are. There is nothing you need change, just perhaps some things to let go of. Everything you've ever needed and ever wanted to become is already within you. It is just letting go of what shrouds that. When you're ready, open your eyes. Hmm. Welcome back. Thank you for sharing that journey with me. Wishing you the most magical, blessed, flow filled, out of time solstice you could imagine. Sending you so much love on this day. And I look forward to connecting with you again soon. I love you dearly, my brothers and sisters. Where we are headed is going to blow all of our minds completely. Till next time.